Under a pristine sky and beautiful weather, it's time for some NFL football. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Working quickly here. Second and 1. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action here. His first throw is an interception. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Condors are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 50. 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Getting right back to it after that interception. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Offense up to the line fast. Play action on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Trying the right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. The give here on second. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Moody knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Stephanie! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 tight! 19 tight! Go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 31-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the gun on third down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Let's go!
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now! Dragon 60!
Throwing it again here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for second down. Back to the well again. And he's only able to get this to around the 13. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They give it to him again. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This time it's a passing play. Setting up the screen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Check go.
They go play action on first. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Man in motion here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
We've hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the 49ers with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll motion a tight end left. 2nd and 6 now. Gets his tight end on a corner route. And he'll go down here at the 16. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Space on the right, he's got room at the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready?
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set. Line.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Condors will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Come 19, come 19. Seven Pirates, go.
A final throw before the break. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Condors 7.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run here on first down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Condors 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. Set.
They'll come out throwing. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Avoids the sack. He's got a man left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Panther 11, Panther 79 Bronco. Get it.
They are throwing it again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Condors start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Condors cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action on first down. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second and 10 now. It's his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it yet again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Gonna keep this one and go. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Condors 14.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
There's a give, left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Hand off now, running right. And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on fourth and goal.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set.
Here's a throw. That one's complete right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the gun, here's a Conda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Lion. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
From the 24. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Condors down by a touchdown. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
Track.
A handoff right for a Conda. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the jump. Shut up. Go street. Check smash. Viking 18. Take go.
Running once more with a Conda. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Throwing now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Chicago. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Flush down now to his left. It's complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Recovered by the defense. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week.